Hello, Matt. Is it Friday yet? I thought today was Wednesday for some reason, and it really confused me. Actually, I woke up Sunday morning at like 8:50, and normally on like a work day, I'd have to be up at like by like 7:50, kind of the latest, and like I got in a panic thinking I was late and like jumped out of bed for like a minute, and then it hit me about 5 seconds later. I'm like, oh, weekend. And even though I had that big adrenaline rush, I just like laid back down. I was like, nah, no, I'm done. I don't even have SFM open. What am I doing? Oh, like messing up my workflow, my jam. SFM's being slow too. Okay. Hello, people. There we go. Is that louder or did I just play it loud? What a sight. It's thing. Oh, it's a little bit up there. So I'll keep that up all the way. Let me just turn down the music. Oh yeah, it's a little high. Yeah, it's at 35%. It was at 42%. Okay. Michael, finish eating. Shut up. No. You know what? No, wait, where's my fire? I need to burn them all. Yeah, the derpy on fire. There's even like a whole thing for it here. That's the derpy. Well, that's a fire. That's good. There we go. Hold on. This is Michael's favorite part. Yeah, that's, okay, that's right there. There we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, look at all those. Look at all those mare horses. Yeah, there you go, Michael. Congratulations. No, this is Mike. Ultimate's more derp. No, the world. No. Or a bad Agrabad, sure. Your process of making bacon gravy and cornbread. Like, are you making bacon and then throwing it away to keep the grease? That seems like a waste of bacon. No, we just had leftovers. I had some pork, potatoes, and broccoli. Anyway, I'll put the mares out there. We're gonna work on some emojis because we haven't done that in a while, and I wanted something fun. So, unsubs. You can't say nothing until you learn how to English. All right, so we need to make some emojis. I'm making bacon, the crumbling in the gravy. Ah, but you're using the grease for the gravy too, I'm guessing. We need some ideas for some emojis. Like what faces do we want to make? I didn't really organize these to know exactly what it is that we have. I'm gonna say too long, but I have a suggestion. Pony Poggies emote, like Pog face, because we have. I thought we had one. Yeah, we did the derpy love one, and that's her screaming on fire. Because I know that the best Pog face is the Michael Pog face. Where is it? Right there. Yeah, that's the best one. He's like unhinged his jaw for it. I swear we did like a Pog. Yeah, we did a Pog face, didn't we? Maybe not. Still, I feel like there's 100 of those out there. Well, I kind of like the idea right now that like we have a lot of derpies and just keep making derpy emotes. Because then it makes it so like she's kind of like the star, and then Michael's happy, and even if I set her on fire, he's at least half happy. So valid. Vampire derpy. We could do some Halloween maybe focused. We can do like derpy with a little like witch hat. Maybe. Let's just see if. So I don't know if there's any like good witch hats. I want to. There. Have a base derpy. Okay, so derpy witch. So we can try it. You have a vampire derpy model. So a vampire derpy, like what would that entail? Because I think like you could do like the teeth, but the emojis are pretty small. That might be hard to see that there's teeth. And you could do like the vampire type eyes, but at that point it's just going to be bat derpy. I think there already is on this model. Yeah, they have the bat ears. Make her part pumpkin. No, we're not. Wait, so Michael's referencing like, hold on. Like whatever this toy is. Like, I don't know why it exists, but it is disturbing. Yeah, I don't get it. No, it's stupid. We could make a derpy version with a muffin, but I don't think people would get that. And it'd be very small for an emoji. No, we can do... I like witch derpy kinda. Let's see if there's like a witch hat. And she stands, she's down. She's just you know, that's a mood. Like, you know what I've done today? Just I don't know if I have. Oh, well. That is a witch hat. If I kind of did it from an angle, maybe. Actually, I could probably retexture it, even to like not show the face. It wouldn't. I couldn't remove the face, but I can remove the under portion of it, so it just wouldn't stand out so much. And then you can just kind of fix it in post. Oh, her hair is going to be a problem, though. She got a big head. Could you use Trixie's head? I could, but I don't really see that being like a witch's hat. I'm going to see if I can get this to work. So the nice thing is, any of these are pictures, and pictures, what we can do is... Oh, I gotta move that into camera range. Is you can render it twice, once with the hair, once with her hair, one without, and then you can just mask out anywhere that the hair shouldn't be, and voila, the hair's gone. Video, you could do that, but that'd be a bitch and a half. I have done that. I did it for Grogar with the Bell video. But see, hat needs to be turned down a little bit. Headless horsemanless horsemare. It's a horsemare. Good use of words, I guess. Okay, but if I do something like that, it cannot flip like right there. Needs to have an actual cutoff point. Do something like that. Maybe a little lower. Yeah, I could go to like there, but then it is going to be very little of her hair that actually is showing. I could kind of do like a sideways hat like this. No, I think I just have to do... No, it's not. It's too far forward too. It should be like this. Is that a problem? It is a problem. Her head's too big. We could put Derpy on a broom. Where's a broom? I hit more buttons than that. There it is. What the hell is this? That's a broom for rats. A tiny broom. Or would Derpy ride a mop? Has anybody seen The what's the with the Sanderson sister movie? The second one of that. That one has a really funny broom takeoff scene. Hocus Pocus. Well, yeah, you would know. Could increase the size of the hat just a bit more too. Yeah, we'll give her a Swiffer. Ride a Swiffer. Actually, like, this is a very cartoony broom. It's kind of small, maybe. There we go. Up here. Oh, you know what? It's small, but I could probably make it work. Actually, like, the way that the bones are set up. Yeah, that actually allows some really decent broom action. Oh, Michael's refusing to eat fast. That's a bit better. I think it's just the size increase. Still a little unsure on the hair. There's no base selection for her hair. I should probably that up too. Because to have her kind of like make it work a little better, you can kind of shove the hair underneath here a bit, just so then the hair is more visible. Okay, we'll do that, and then I put this one back far enough. I'm not thinking so. The idea being she's squishing her hair. Michael, I just heard a very loud noise. Was that you? He belched all the way from upstairs. Langers just finished the bacon and went to grab the flour and dropped it on the floor. Well, no, there's still flour. It's just everywhere now. Yeah, that's how you burped. You didn't even hold it back. Like, that reverberated through the house. Okay, something like that'll work. So just imagine that the top part doesn't exist. At least shows that she's kind of squishing her hair a little bit. I'm going to increase the size of this one. Shaking the foundation, yeah. Occasionally fear the power of men's gastrointestinal systems. Explosion. Okay, do a little there and a little there. Okay. Now she needs to ride on her broom. Or maybe, oh. I know how to make Michael happy. Okay, she needs to do a little bit of a... But that is cute, yes. Okay. No, she gotta be super serious too. Okay. I got this. Oh no, what is it? Okay, good. We're gonna attach that broom to her mouth. I'm gonna go to the bakery to find something for dinner. Good luck. She's not actually wearing her hat. It's just in the space where her head is. Do... She can cast a spell on me and now I'm hers. No. He's very angry. Do you want to mess with an angry derpy? You see how angry she is? Okay. Here, oh, but she's so angry. We're gonna go. she's not in. Okay, it's a little weird. We'll go back. Oh, no, undo that too. Okay. Maybe you can trim them out a bit more. Got look at her, she's so angry, so ultra angry. But yeah, I can't move the camera. I gotta move her. I kind of like just like this. Like if this was the shot, just like a big blank background. She's just sitting there with her I was gonna say umbrella, I guess. Let's yeah. Cheers.
Very cool.
It's
very cool. Yeah, before the night's end, you're gonna have to make a kitty one.
Why?
Because it's Halloween.
It's not Halloween. It's the 10th.
It's Halloween month. It's the whole month. The whole month is Halloween. People don't decorate on Halloween. They don't go to Halloween parties necessarily on Halloween. It's the whole month. It's spooky month. Halloween deserves an entire month.
Look at it. Look like she's angry.
Like Thanksgiving gets a weekend. That's fine. Halloween deserves a month.
No, Thanksgiving gets a day. Shopping gets the rest of the weekend.
You're right. Accurate.
Well, how many people are like, I can't wait to meet family for Thanksgiving without it also being followed by, and look at the ads for what sales are the next day.
I did manage to find tickets cheap enough to visit home for the Thanksgiving this year.
You are leaving.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's good. Last year, I don't think I left because I didn't get tickets that were relatively cheap. But yeah, sounds like, I don't know if everybody's gonna go see their family for Thanksgiving now, but
Well, I don't have to go that far.
yeah, you don't. You're lucky like that. Or unlucky, depending on how you want to look at it.
Oh, no, it's fine.
I think the perfect distance for parents to live is from you is like close enough to visit maybe once a month. But you're kind of in once a week range.
I go look at.
It's various whoops.
Here's her.
For twitchy tears, you can look at spells.
Twitchy. They're underneath the hat.
I also had some pork and potatoes for supper. They're quite good. What do you guys all eat?
Is it this set to 720 or is it set to 1080?
I saw Sunset was heading to a bakery for dinner.
He was making something and then he dropped all his flour on the floor. And so he needs to go get something else.
Oh, that sucks. Cleaning that up's not going to be fun.
No.
I could already see.
That's what he said. He dropped his flour. Now he didn't have any more flour. I'm like, no, you have lots of flour.
I mean, I imagined myself doing that, dropping the flour all over the kitchen floor. And then my immediate next thought is just the face he would give me.
Oh, yeah.
The absolute. I clean that up.
I had to change this to 720 because I'm streaming at 1080, which means the monitor is at 1080. And if I can't get it pixel by pixel, I can't get the green screen out. So you can export as an image, but normally I don't like doing that. I prefer to screen capping, and at least at 10 or 720 preview at a 1080 screen, you can get it big enough to max out. And so now this is pixel by pixel. Though I'd already got all that stuff off. Never mind.
You know, those apples we got from the wedding upstairs, Apple Crisp doesn't really sound all that appealing. I know they gave us jars with most of the stuff in them, but Apple Crisp is kind of weak.
I'm not seeing the preview.
You know what's good though? Apple pie. Maybe I'll use those apples to make pie.
I don't care what you do with them, but you did get a whole bunch of stuff that was paid for.
No, in the jar for the Apple Crisp. Apple Crisp is like really meh. They served it at the wedding. I had some.
Yeah, I didn't eat any there because they had those little like donut-y things that were really good.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had that and I had some of the apple. And it was fine.
Michael looks naked.
No. He does look. Oh, it's because the mane is missing.
Yeah, where's my like preview though? This is bugging me. Normally when I do the print preview, it's supposed to show like my zoom in thingy.
Hey, Turpy, what did you do? It's like the hat wouldn't fit. I had to shave my head and everything.
It's just the editor. Oh no, I don't want to do that.
I see what you're gonna do. You're gonna mask your hair out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where. I'm gonna hit a button.
So I know there's one way for certain we can get a kitty derpy tonight. That is if Soul Kitty comes on here and I say, Soul Kitty, Argo's gonna make a derpy kitty, and then Soul Kitty will get so excited and he won't be able to break his portable heart. You know what that's called?
You're gonna force an obligation on me.
Yeah, it's called manipulation.
So I'll have to just be kind of careful on how I do the placement here.
I feel like I sat down and everybody in chat room. Even that really cool Teono guy. He's cool.
How'd you know he was on?
I can see right on your screen.
You see, just making up lies.
Those pixel derps.
Okay, so I think that's. No, that's not where it was. I need to move this one 1 pixel over. Or not. Oh, that was at 0 opacity. Move 2 that way. Okay.
I guess next time I'm at the store, I can pick up some cider because I know they said apple juice, but cider would be much better.
Okay. There, now it's a full matchup. Okay. So this is. Wait, I just copied him twice. Damn it. I'm gonna do.
Hey, Ice.
You know that was. Oh, I had it right. I'm just being derp. Okay.
Ice. He's making Halloween emojis. So,
well, this one's Halloween. It doesn't mean it's to make all of them.
But you need your holiday themes. Maybe you get some of your Christmas ones ready. Thanksgiving derp.
I see.
Yeah. Very good.
That's easy. Okay, and I'll just merge those and then do some slight cleanup. So, oh, I should probably do color correction before cleanup. Oh, actually, before that, I should do the green screen separation.
Nightmare Moon emojis would be pretty good, but the thing is, if you're in dark mode, and if you're not in dark mode, what's wrong with you on like any platform? She doesn't really show up very well. Kind of blends in with the background. Becomes the background pony.
Must be a little goofy on the magic selection, huh?
I only know that because we have a Luna emoji in our group chat, and I love it. It's like really good, but when somebody uses it, you can barely see it. I guess if you're using light mode, you could see it really well, but who does that to themselves?
Okay.
Couldn't see it. Like, it was very dark. A very dark emoji for a very dark background. If you're using dark mode.
What is that?
I have controls, Peter. I can't show you anything.
Oh, anti-alias. There we go. No, it's still. Why is it doing that? It's not set to feather. Oh, I guess it's this. Oh, the selection was. Okay, so we're going to. Actually, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, this doesn't do that. Yeah, doing this the hard way. So Photoshop's nice, but it does do this thing where it says something is selected, but there's like a mask of selection there, and it doesn't really tell you that, and it's really annoying.
I never use Photoshop. Too cheap.
I'm accustomed to it at this point.
That's really what it comes down to. GIMP for Photoshop, it's whatever you used to. That's what you're gonna.
I use GIMP at work because that's one of the softwares they allow us to use.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now it doesn't do it because it doesn't have that anti-alias selection, but it shouldn't do that anywhere else because the way that was selected too. Okay. Oh, there's a little line there.
Hello, Silver Flash. Are you here to look at this cute derpy holding a broom? Hold on.
Okay. She needs. I'm gonna give this a background that is closer to what I anticipate most Discord users to have. No, not that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to.
It's gonna be even darker. It's gonna be. Discord's almost pretty much as dark as the background in Twitch. Right?
It is, but it's closer. It's just more about just double checking a couple things. Okay, I applied the layer mask. We're gonna just do a quick pass for levels, but not by much.
Dude, derp is the best derp pony of the derp nation. I agree.
It's basically just to lighten her up a bit more. Okay, and then we'll increase that vibrance up like 45 is my normal. Okay, and then we'll do our cleanup. I don't even know why I'm doing this because it's gonna be shrunk.
Because you like adding derpy. This is
So I get to boop the snoot,
You do.
and you get to watch.
It's torture.
Here's one of the big ones.
This is cute. How you doing, Silver Flash? Glad you could join us. Ooh, he makes ponies, and I just sit here and drink beers. It's really
The small details of when it gets shrunk. Well, the one issue when it gets shrunk is certain high contrast edges start to get what do they call that? Haloing, where they have they'll usually get like a I must have missed this sponsor. Like a super light they'll get a super light like edge around things, which gets a little annoying, but I don't have to deal with it too much. All right, we're gonna that. Let's get this down to.
He just took a screenshot of ice and just popped it into Photoshop.
How would you put this and put it into Photoshop? Yeah, so I mean, there's a couple ways. The one way you can do it is export image. That will just export the image that's there. Just be sure, just as a precaution, set both of your cameras to camera, not one to like your work camera and the other to camera. Make sure they're both set to the same and they both finish processing. Then you can export image. That should be fine. I like doing the screen capture method because I've had issues with exports sometimes. Never use poster. The idea of poster is if you want to export an image that is a different resolution than what you're working at, it tries to do a higher processed version of it. It's nifty. It's cool. You can do like high resolution images, but it does not enable bloom on the camera, which is goofy. So on your camera, you have this like bloom scale and bloom setting. If you go to do a poster, it ignores it completely. So things that might have had a little glow on the edge or eyes that might have had a shine to them, it's all gone. It's been a glitch for like 8-9 years, and it just SFM's not patched anymore. So
no, won't be fixed until Source 2 comes out, which is any day now. I feel it. I believe.
So yeah, that's and if you're gonna do a screenshot method, make sure that whatever your preview is set to is smaller than your native resolution, so that you can actually do this. Like it's actually be easier if I separate this. You can see if that I get to a point where the preview window doesn't get any bigger. That's because the max it'll render is 720. So I can make the window bigger than 720, but it's gonna say, well, I'm at max. So if you go to do it when it's like this though, you're not gonna have as clean of edges. It's not going to be at optimal quality, especially if you don't have some of these other settings enabled. So that's what I would really do. Just you can export as image, but then it makes it a file. Where I have this like the Snagit software where I can just do it on this and it keeps it all on this like separate thing. I prefer that. So.
That hay save more this weekend. I saw this video somebody released, a 38-minute long animation where they used hay save for the whole thing. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. You're probably not gonna be able to. Yeah, okay, it's bothering me.
But it's not perfect.
Can I just not do it?
It should just be the outline of her mouth.
Okay. There we go. It was her teeth popping through, but only by a pixel, and I just didn't want to have a pixel there. All right, now we need to crop this down to the right size. So, okay, we are at 720 right now, so I need to get this to 720.
Has anybody here watched the?
No, it did crop her off. I thought I'd keep it.
The G5 Halloween episode that just came out. Because it was pretty good.
Watch this G5.
Actually, pretty good.
I was hoping I could zoom in a bit more. I think I can. I'm gonna lose a little bit of the hat, but I think it'll work. Because if
you lost quite a bit of the hat. You don't want to zoom in more than that, right?
I can do like to here.
Here you can recognize that she's holding a broom still.
You can. You think you can't?
No, it's hard to say.
What do you think she's holding?
Oh, a training dummy's arm. Training dummy made from broomsticks. You gotta use your imagination, man.
That's the one I was looking for. There's like all the different selections you could do for the multiple buttons, and it's Control Shift to do the anchored one. Because the closer I zoom in, the more derpy we get.
Yes, I know it's a balancing act. You want maximum derp, but you also want to like let's see the cute outfit she's wearing.
There's something I messed up here. Yeah.
Wow, am I the only one like watching G5 right now? That's fine. I only just got caught up on it this weekend.
Okay, so there's we'll go with that. How's that? Is that good?
Good, good. Dark.
I think I'm doing all these emojis at 300.
That's a brain.
No, I think that's less. Oh, it's 300. Okay.
Why are there so many versions of the sock one? Now that I'm complaining.
The what?
Sock derby, like 4 of them.
Oh, because we made it a emote on Discord, or not Discord, on Twitch. And Twitch, you can either give it the emote and it scales it, or you can manually do it yourself to ensure you know what it looks like. So I manually did. You have to do 1, 12, 56, and 28.
It is a really good.
Why is this one good?
It's just something about it is extra amazing. That one's pretty good.
Why?
I don't know. It's just really well done. It's because it's made by an amazing artist. Yeah, it's probably it.
All right, so okay, so now you can definitely see some of that haloing that's popping up around there. We just want to do what we can to reduce it. You can, I think, reduce that effect and actually just overall improve the quality of scales if you do it in stages. Like I've heard the recommendation of take an image, scale it down by 10%, then 10%, then 10%, and just keep doing it that way, and you'll end up with a better quality scale, which I find funny because we think, why doesn't the engine just do that then? But I wouldn't say I know or would if it's better or not, but I've heard that is a way to do it.
Might be one of those things where the engine doesn't automatically do it because people will think it's better, but it's not. But in their heads, it is.
Well, it's having a smoother bit. Like it won't have as much pixelation.
It's going to be the same number of pixels.
Yeah, but it's how it determines what pixel, because when you start merging pixels down, they start having to blend pixels. Mm-hmm. And so if you go right from the max to the minimum, the way it blends pixels might not be the same. It might lose information, but if you're doing it in stages, supposedly it's better at reconstructing and saving certain bits of detail. But again, I think at that point you probably are like needing a vacation because you're putting a lot of effort into that.
All these high school kids getting off of school at like 3, going home and one pony art, which good on you. Keep doing it.
Mommy, I gotta go home and do pony art. Let him out. Let him be free.
I want to go home and do a Paw Patrol art. This one stays. Summer school for you, child.
I didn't watch it, but Film Theory did a bit on Paw Patrol and it's about how they're aliens.
Oh, they must be, right?
I don't know. I didn't watch it yet, but I saw it and I thought you might be interested.
Nothing made me happier than that Saturday Night Live skit. Just like, why is this happening?
My water broke and they sent the water dog.
He just stared at me and then licked himself. It's like, what is this whole what are these run by a child? And they're like, yes. Love it. So dumb. I hate them. They had an entire aisle at Target. You know that? An entire aisle. Nothing but Paw Patrol. Tired of it.
Michael.
Tired of this bullshit. Ponies never got an entire aisle.
You just went to the wrong store.
They got their own soup.
Pony's got a soup?
They had like a can of pasta for like a month.
Yeah, that's soup. Chef Boyardee is soup.
Like Heinz, like knockoff Chef.
Well, they just didn't have a budget.
If they made pony soup, we would be eating it at least once a week.
Well, thank God they don't have pony soup.
We need that pony soup.
Bacon and onion fried sandwich. Oh, you did get some bacon, lettuce, tomato, and onion on soft bread fried with bacon grease. Minus lettuce and tomato. And a chocolate covered donut.
Wow.
That sounds like an immensely unhealthy dinner. Delicious.
Yes. Very delicious.
Okay, so we're going to save as.
Like, I love that. There was the canned pasta that was pony related for a short time, had like the most generic cut out of Applejack on it. It was great. It's like, we're gonna have a pony pasta. What art should we use? And they just grabbed the first pony art they saw. That was part of like the art they were allowed to use. And like, yeah, slap that on there. Nothing else. No effort made. Oh my goodness. I swear Hasbro just sleeps through their marketing half the time. They even bother with it anymore. But hey, at least they got the Pinkie Pie pumpkin things out this year. That's new. Who is making these decisions? Like, cancel the entire toy line. We don't sell toys anymore. What about the Pinkie Pie pumpkin decoration? Yes, we have to have that. Just that, though. What about the Rainbow Dash dog toys? Yes, that's we did. That's the demographic we made this show for. Dogs.
Derpy Witch.
Yeah, Derpy Witch. You had it all wrong.
Okay, that one's done.
They didn't make this show for little girls. They made it for dogs.
I have stopped listening to you a while ago.
Gourd lovers.
Okay, we need a new Derpy.
Saying, I told you Kitty Derpy.
No, we're not doing another Kitty Derpy.
No, we didn't do a Kitty Derpy. We haven't done a single Kitty Derpy. I mean, another Kitty Derpy. Vote and chat on your like spy shoe.
I was waiting for you to say toaster, and I was gonna be like, no.
You're done toast.
No, we're not. We already have cat emotes.
No, that's not.
No, we're not doing a
Not
kitty.
a good cat.
We did. So
Kitty.
No,
Kitty, where are you?
it was brought up about doing
Vampire
a vampire derpy, but it ended up there's no way to make it a vampire derpy without it just looking like bat derpy. But the teeth would be really hard
Who's
to
the
get to
vampire
transfer
derpy model
through.
you have?
No, well, all it is changing the eyes and adding the teeth and the ears. The ears are already done. The teeth aren't, but are they?
Have to load in that derpy and find out.
No. Actually, wait. Yeah.
Doesn't want to open her mouth.
I just didn't have
She
it
wants to
selected.
be a kitty.
I didn't have it selected right there. See, she's open. She opens her mouth. Maybe a little too wide. Let's do that. And then she got a. There we go. Oh, see, she got things.
Should bite. Bitey horse.
But yeah, so I mean, you can do it, but I don't think it'd be worth it.
Because you already have a model.
Karen
that
Fire
is
for
a
hot. We already have a derpy on fire. That's a pretty good derpy on fire. What do we have that's not covered by something?
I mentioned soon.
Soon.
Yeah, the Sweetie Belle. Soon.
Why Sweetie Belle?
Because she's the soon pony. Type in soon MLP and it'll show Sweetie Belle. You don't know your horse. Go images.
No,
Wait,
that's Rainbow Dash.
Okay, well the other soon
No,
is.
this is Sweetie Belle. Yes, this is definitely Rainbow
Do you know what
Dash.
episode that's from?
This one?
Yeah, you don't because you haven't seen it.
Oh well, then why are you asking me a question I don't know the answer
Because you need to
to?
go watch that episode.
Even if I had seen the episode, I can guarantee you that I would also still not know what
I
episode
know
it was
exactly what episode that's from. It's deep tissue. Memories.
We can do soon. Do we do soon Sweetie Belle or soon Derpy?
People won't get it if it's not Sweetie Belle.
Thing is, it's hard to do soon. It would be more of lurk. Soon works when you have the text. Without the text, just kind of lurk.
I guess.
We can still do it, but
Yeah.
So you want Sweetie Belle though?
I'm torn. I feel like Sweetie Belle's the better pick for soon, but I really like Derpy. Would make it Derpy.
I have an idea. We're gonna do Derpy, but we're gonna kind her. It's gonna be kind of soon.
I know a good middle ground.
No, she's gonna be like
Do Philly Derpy.
no.
Philly Derpy.
No, she's gonna be kind of like.
So instead, have you watched any of G5? And yeah, I wanna talk about the Halloween episode and how cute all the costumes were. It's a vampire. He zipped at a vampire. He was a spook.
Okay, so I will say the one thing that makes Derpy a little difficult with this is that her one eye isn't on track, and so it makes this really difficult when the eyes are the majority.
Mm-hmm.
So
What are you trying to say? Is there something wrong with her eyes?
I could fix them. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the eyes, Michael.
There's nothing wrong with Derpy's eyes. Do it.
Okay,
now
we'll
you have to
do-
do it because you just upset me with
Nope, I just
like taking
fixed-
shots at Derpy.
I fixed Derpy by just erasing her.
No. Rude. It's like being Sweetie Belle. I've really been enjoying chapter 5. I felt like chapter 4 they got to a good point, but they have been improving even since. They're nearly back to movie quality. My opinion, you should definitely have your studio like learn to animate with everything before they start, but at least they're really getting there. I'd be like, I know you've never used any of these models or any of this stuff before, but I need you to pump out an episode really fast. Like, it's gonna suck, yeah, but the Make Your Mark. I haven't caught up on Tell Your Tale. I am caught up on Make Your Mark. And the Make Your Mark chapter 5 stuff has actually been really, really good. I still need to catch up on Tell Your Tale. But that doesn't take long because each of those are like 5-6 minutes apiece.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Pretty simple.
Probably gonna load it in the eyebrows though.
You could do a thing where she has her hooves up.
No.
Like wrapped, like she's looking over something.
If I do, it would have to cover her mouth and then I'd have to lift her up more. Right now, she's pretty square.
Okay.
But okay, so is it that she, like, does she like realize what's on Derby Bureau?
No.
Or
she shouldn't be sad.
Or are you going for the boobs?
You make a lot of expressions here. But I think it's best just to leave her eyes like that. Now she just looks sad. Why you make her sad? Oh wait, now she looks mischievous or high. Maybe I was just like, my eyes weren't always green. The weird thing with Sweet Belle, I'm pretty sure her magic is, but like.
Her eyes are green.
Yeah,
that's the normal, except for
ponies.
Pony's magic being the color of their eyes is like I before E except after C.
Yeah,
except for like the 100 words that it doesn't.
Yes, it's the case in all but a few cases. Though if you watch My Little Pony, I think the first couple episodes, Twilight's magic's just white. It's not until like episode 4 or something that they turn purple.
I think I have a very old version of these eyebrows. I think, and I kind of thought about it afterwards. Yeah, it's not even like specific to head. It's just eyebrow.
I think it kind of implies to Kite that her memories were intentionally kind of messed up. But yes, if you haven't started watching Make Your Mark, start on episode Winter Wishes or whatever.
But what if people need context as to why the hell there's a flying school bus?
There's no context in the show. It literally magically appeared after they stapled doors to a trolley. Because
well, see, there you go. There's the context.
It's not context. It's dumb. It just is. You accept it. Winter Wish Day. Yeah, that's really the episode to start on. Everything before that is kind of needless. Yes, they have the flying RV.
What's wrong with the flying RV? Hey, if I had a flying RV.
Nothing's wrong with the flying RV. I actually would have been fine with the flying RV if they just told a better story about its coming into being, other than
yes, but they can't be truthful about it.
What do you mean they can't be truthful?
Yeah, they're not going to be like, where did this come from? Hasbro needs a toy.
Yeah, they could have given Hasbro its toy. They could have just had a story that wasn't boom magic.
Either that or it's the writers going, yeah, fuck you, Hasbro.
I don't know. It was they could have done a better job. I think it took.
Yeah, they probably didn't care, and they didn't like. We're not going to exert a ton of budget into something that we're literally being forced to do.
It feels to me like they did care at the very beginning, but they didn't have good animator, or the animators hadn't figured out the software yet. Then they stopped caring, and the show, I guess, creator, as you might call her, left.
As you may call.
Well, it's kind of weird because she didn't build the world, but she's adapting the current world to television. GM Burroughs. But anyway, she left, and then they were like, crap, nobody likes this show. It's like, is it the animation? Yes. Is it the writing? Yes. And so they worked to improve it. They brought her back.
Is this a story, or is this what you think happened?
Well, she did leave, and then she came back.
I know, but is this going off of words that were spoken or your assumptions?
This is partially assumptions.
Yeah, because you're not stating such.
No, it's assumptions.
You didn't say that. You just started saying this is what happened.
Yes, but it's assumptions in the sense that I observed every step and everything that took place during those steps.
Yeah, but that
and
doesn't.
it appears to me.
No,
there was a pretty
there you go.
huge swing.
As long as you say that.
At a certain point when certain events happened. It's like not having seen the tornado, but having witnessed the storms, and as people were like pointing out like heavy winds right here, and then some witch flew by and some house.
Which witch? This one? Or this one?
Becky.
This one? This one.
The answer is yes. Anyway, the show's good. You just kind of have to start at Winter Wish Day.
The show is excellent if you just don't watch a lot of it.
It's not even a lot of it. It's like the first 10 episodes. Skip the first 10 episodes. I think it's like the first 10. Let's see. Michael, from my expert conspiracy theory. Not conspiracy. It's like just turn that off. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure it was just trying to tell you. Like, it is a conspiracy.
No, they did have her leave, and then there was for whatever reason, she came back. Things got a lot better. But let's see.
Is it a conspiracy?
All conspiracy. The first thing I'd say MLPG5, and the first question that's like people also ask is MLPG5 any good? Let's see, that's what they say. The story was very good and simple, very funny. The songs in the movie were great, simple. The main six can't. It's about the movie.
Yeah.
Yes, the movie was good. Nobody says the movie wasn't good.
Really?
Except jerks.
Nobody?
Jerks.
Okay, there you go.
They don't count.
Democracy. Are you gerrymandering your vote to this? You're like, well, I'm going to segment to only the people that vote in my favor.
Yes. Everyone else is jerks and they don't get a right to vote. Jerks aren't allowed to vote.
Jerks or tricks? I thought I heard tricks.
What are tricks? Tricks are for kids. The kids get those.
Oh, yeah. Let's pump up her brightness a little bit. I don't want to smooth it until after I play with the levels, because it can play with some of the visibility of some edges and stuff.
Here we go.
the coloration I added made her skin a little redder than I want. Not by much. I wanted to buff up the color of her hair and stuff, but I didn't want her skin becoming like reddish. It should be white, so I probably even vibrance it down a little bit here just to try to make sure that it stays that way.
So hard to find an episode guide. Go. Patrick.
Would it be perfect? We'll see.
Okay, season 1 was 1 episode long.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Well, calling it a season is a little rough. Yeah, I'll give you that.
They refer to it as chapters, but nothing on the internet categorizes thing by chapters. So
this doesn't mean that's not
a season.
So you're saying because they want to be different that they can't?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's just how the internet is going to categorize.
Oh yeah, they're going to categorize the seasons. The same thing like when I'm doing Plex stuff. There's sometimes episodes that don't go by season, they go by something else, but I still have to mark it as season 1 because it's like basically group 1.
Okay, so there's like 9 episodes to skip. So really, the last episode?
9 episodes. If you skip just like seasons 1 through 8 and you jump right to the last episode, it's pretty good.
Episodes. Though I will say the last episode in chapter 2, Have You Seen This Dragon, is kind of fun.
I have not seen that dragon.
You haven't seen any of it?
Nope.
I'm proud. I have not given way to these new ponies. I am a pony purist.
All right, Michael, you have to choose Gen 4 or Gen 5. Which one?
Gen 4.
Okay, well then you're a purist. You don't care about the new one.
Purist. I look at that is not
it's the same universe
thing. Yes, it is. It's all together.
No, but it's different gens. I gave you 2 choices. You picked one. Not even a hesitation. You murdered Pip.
I murdered Pip. Oh no!
Like if you had 2 buttons.
Yeah.
And it was save Gen 4 ponies or save Gen 5 ponies.
What if I walk away?
They both die.
That's horrible. What if what if I push them both at the same time?
You can hear nothing from the stallions and only the screams of the mares.
It's probably for the best.
The stallions are cheering.
No, I'm gonna press both the buttons. Nothing said I couldn't press both buttons.
So you're gonna okay, what if it was to murder one or the other?
No, I'm not gonna murder either of them.
All right, then you leave it to the stallions to pick.
No, well then I can blame them at least.
At least I didn't murder the ponies.
The stallions.
It was all, I knew it was evil all along.
Yes. Gen 3 or Gen 3.5, they're both bad, but Gen 3.5.
Gen 3.5, there is no button. It's murder. Like everybody would pick it.
Like if I were to say that Hasbro doesn't care that much about ponies right now, at least they still care more than they did back when they did 3.5. 3.5 was just put out to protect the IP. That's all 3.5 was.
Well, I don't know what it was meant to be.
It was cheap. Done by an intern on crack.
What was that generation?
Well, Gen 3 actually had effort put behind it. 3.5 did not. 3.5 was just, we're going to do some flash puppets while one person narrates over it.
What I actually find funny is, like, you think, like, oh, well, the new generation of ponies, the newer ones are a little bit more focused on entertainment for adult and instead of just for children. And then you go back and look at some of the old ones, you're like, oh, it's really pretty fucking dark.
Oh, like Gen 1? Absolutely.
Like, yeah, some of those get really dark.
Like Gen 1 ponies were like, "Tee, we're girls playing in the field, we're having a nice time," and then the freaking devil would just come down and start spewing darkness and hate and like transforming ponies into monsters and crap, and you just be like, the heck is this? Gen 1 My Little Pony was, what if ponies were fighting the villains from like He-Man's Masters of the Universe, except a little worse, actually. It was great. Like there is stuff that happened in G1. If it had happened in G4, people would have lost their damn mind. And that thought makes me smile. Like if you go back to My Little Pony roots, back to that G1 days, it was very much on the action adventure. They were very much trying to sell the toys. Like it's like, okay, but before we go kill the devil incarnate himself, let's go play in the Summer Fun House.
The Summer Fun House was the most blatant marketing I have ever seen. Like, it was built like the toy. Like, you could see the hinges where they would put it. It was...
And the best thing was...
Like, why are we doing this? We don't know!
Like, their kingdom got wiped out, and they go to this Summer Fun House for, like, 5 minutes, and then it never gets brought up again.
Which is
they don't stay at it.
Which is more blatant for the marketing of the toy, that or the RV? I have to say the house, the Summer Fun House. I would say
the RV if I saw it in stores anywhere, but I don't. Like, they have not made the RV.
Yeah.
It just exists as an idea for a toy that never.
Jen was the only Saturday morning cartoon that got away with depicting and firing actual fire. Wait, they had guns?
Yeah.
Okay, well, no, other shows can use guns, but they usually do like ray guns or something that's unrealistic and not comparative to a normal one.
Well, I mean, just Tyrek transforming Applejack in Gen 1 into a ferocious, like, dark, snarling, slobbering monster. That's nightmare fuel.
Yeah, and then in Gen 4 they brought back that character.
They did.
As a slobbering monster.
They did, but
yeah.
He was darker in Gen 1 by far. He was straight up just crazy evil. And then they like shot a rainbow at him and they killed him, but it's pretty much what they did in Gen 4. They can use both rifle and a pistol. Yeah. Oh. I know I remember that episode, but I haven't seen them all. Admittedly.
Okay, so there's Sweetie Swoon.
Sweetie Swoon.
Where's she? It's just Swoon.
See. My phone.
Yes, it's a phone.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So we got Sweetie doing the Swoon thing. What's another one?
I think Jen needs to come up with something. Can't be coming up with all these.
I can use both a rifle and a pistol. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I remember that now.
Maybe. Trying to find a picture of it, it's not coming up. But who knows? She's shooting a rainbow out of her hand.
That's a weapon of mass destruction.
Look at that. Just like, take that. Die, villains. He's evil. I can feel it.
Let's see.
I think they made a reference to Megan in an episode of G4. Like that she was like a background character.
All right, we have... I can't make this any bigger. We have like surprise. Blah.
I like Daisy. I like those Daisy.
These?
Especially the Nummy one.
She's Nummy.
She's Nummy.
And the best part was I didn't steal those. Kind of. I made them myself from the show. So I got Coffee Luna.
Hello, Stig.
See, that one kind of works because it's a darker background and it kind of makes it stand out.
Yeah, well, it stands out because you got it all lit up kind of too from the computer.
Yeah. Still a Stig. We're making emojis and we're looking for an idea for the next one. We made Witch Derpy and we got Swoon Sweetie Belle.
I didn't realize you had Scootaloo on there.
This one?
Yeah.
Is he bouncing?
He's bouncing. Just have a G1 pony emote. I don't know that you're gonna be able to make that, but
no. That's why this is one of my favorite emotes. I just like
Yeah, Stig, you gotta suggest an emote. I still vote for Kitty Derby, but I'm not getting Kitty Derby. Hey, Scootaloo. Is there a way to make an orphan?
Actually, some of my favorites are him. Like that one, I actually thought turned out pretty good. The one with the little newspaper, like I also find that one to be pretty. I see it used here and there. The heart one's used quite a bit. I like this one too. Her face is just like a dead stare. Applejack with a shotgun. Applejack with a shotgun could work, but it'd be really hard to see the shotgun. Remember that we're working in a fairly small form factor, so anything that's going to be small and long like that, it's going to be very hard to determine what it is that she's holding.
Where's an emote with your face?
Well, do we just have like we have her being like a derby being happy?
Yeah, I like
that. But like, what about just normal smile derby?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say no derbies.
Well, no, because
I feel like
or angry derby. We don't have. Do we have angry derby? We don't have angry derby.
Oh, he's used the big puffy cheeks for angry derby.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, no, she's
so
angry.
She's
She's not angry. She's gonna pook.
She's trying to scare off predators.
Rainbow Dash with a halo around her head.
Angel Dash. And she could be like, she get the little angel.
No, she just dead. We could do a dead derpy.
The halo?
No, just dead.
Like Angel Derpy.
No, it's just it's like the sleepy one.
You can make
but she's sad and with a tombstone.
You can make Franken Derby.
Be like that for now.
Franken Derby.
So there's derpy. That would be really hard.
What? Just give her bolts and make her green.
No, because then it's when it comes to horses, the moment you make them green, they don't even look like themselves anymore. It'll be like ragey boat because she seems to be constant state of rage. At least in terms of SFM, though, I think there might be an Opaline, but it probably wouldn't have the same effect. And I guess the facial stuff is not the same. We can make. I like doing very ingy derpy. Or could we do a derpy that is with her mouth going ooh and pointing? Well, you know what I actually really like is I think I might have like I have the one of them here, Rainbow Dash looking up, but looking up. Because usually when somebody posts something of surprise and then they have a character looking up, people like to use that.
You could do like a scrunchy face one. Or whatever she's looking at is like disturbing.
Or we could have her on. She could do. Okay, Michael, you'll like this.
Waiting. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes.
No, we'll just do.
She looks strong. Animal.
No.
What's happening here? You tell me. That one dark bat.
We're making emojis.
Thinking about Gen 5, one thing I've really enjoyed in the most recent chapter was how many like lore drops they just are dropping all over the place. Actually, things to remind you that yes, this is the same world. Is there a belly rubs emoji? What is happening? She seems very upset.
I like it.
Like you're doing a thing she definitely told you not to do
100 times.
And she's just kind of tired of your shit. That derpy face. Like, it's like, I've told you. I'm just tired. Tired of your shit. Tired you keep bringing that up in my business. This is very cute.
No, that's fun.
I am curious. Kiss my. Are you still planning on doing the vending machine at all?
Yes,
Okay.
I do have to.
I didn't know if that
finish
was
that.
becoming an abandoned project. Or...
No, that's that is stuff I have to kind of do on the side because we have to figure out audio.
Yeah.
But that one I have kind of sort of some time.
I do not want to say what I consider a secret that we revealed about Mystery Chapter in 5. Just in case there are people. Yeah, oh yeah. No, we don't want to give away big spoilers or anything. General discussions is fine.
If it's a very recent episode, yeah. If it was like season 3 of Gen 4, then that's different.
Oh yeah, you can talk about Gen 4 all you want. If you haven't caught up on Gen 4 yet, that's your fault. As I look at you, and haven't watched the memory episodes, to my understanding. That you haven't finished Gen 4 until you watch the memory. It looks like Dirt Beach smelled Michael's sticky cheese. He's just like, he's been asking me for a week to clean it up, and she knows I can smell it. And she's just looking at me like, yeah, you know why I'm upset. You still haven't cleaned up that sticky.
Sticky or stinky?
Oh, that stays stinky. Huh? Sticky cheese. You don't want sticky cheese. Sounds worse. The stinky cheese can still be good. Like Limburger is a stinky cheese, but I like Limburger.
I like how Mother Nature gives us the ability through evolution to determine through smell if something's bad or not. And you're like, wow, that smells like shit. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah. There's a couple things in nature that smell stinky but taste good.
Michael.
Not a lot. As it goes, Snoop. She's like, this is so cute. I don't know why I'm getting like a 90s like sitcom vibe from her right now. I'll hug that. Sticky cheese makes for a good three sticky cheese pizza. Fix your palate, yes. I need prescription glasses. I really need to go to Target and update.
I think I'm still using the same pair of glasses I had when you got your pair originally.
Yeah. But this was the first pair I ever got.
But also, like, your eyes don't, or make it so your eyes don't need to focus as much. They don't have to try as hard. And so it makes it so that your eyes get strained faster. And so that's why I don't wear them as much as I need to, because it makes it so that your eyes don't go as bad as fast.
I went 33 years of my life probably needing glasses and not wearing them. It did not help. This made signs hard to read. It definitely, looking back, I definitely needed glasses in school.
Michael.
You know how I managed to avoid getting glasses in school, even though I definitely needed them? Because they did do eye exams. I didn't want to be a nerdy kid. But I didn't want people finding out I needed glasses.
Yeah, but you didn't even realize you needed glasses until you're walking down the street and somebody gave you a pair of glasses. You said, "Wait, have I been seeing the world wrong?"
Well, I knew I couldn't really see the thing they were trying to make us read. So, but they would have us standing in line. It was like a factory of checking kids' eyes that they would do. So you'd go up and they would like, okay, read the first line, read the second line. And it's not like people were like in a private room or anything. They did it in the gymnasium. You could hear the kids in front of you read off the lines.
Yeah.
So I would just memorize the line, tell it to the nurse, and she'd be like, okay, good.
So you would prefer to not be able to see than to be labeled a nerd.
Yes. Picked on.
And were you picked on still?
I was picked on anyway.
Yeah, so then why would it make a difference?
I didn't want it to get worse. That was a special day. When I put on kids' glasses and went, holy shit, can people actually see like this? It was a moment.
I remember I thought you were joking for like 20 seconds, and then you're just like, I can read that sign. I can read that car.
I had a moment. And it turns out our prescriptions are very close.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I finally went to get my eyes checked. I've never worn glasses before. And I finished the eye exam. They're like, yeah, you need glasses. You blind, stupid asshole. He didn't use those exact words, but I imagine he was thinking it.
Nope. See, I did not wait.
Like, I had just come to the conclusion that nobody could see that good. Better world back then. Now I know the truth. People can actually read those signs.
It's a government conspiracy.
No, I didn't either. Okay. But it makes sense in hindsight. I think there's still unanswered questions, though, that will be answered in time.
Hello, Jen.
Yes, hello. The raid's coming the other way.
Yeah. What were you up to? We're making emojis for Discord.
It's very like derp.
Yeah, we got a derpy being uninterested. She did the derpy brewer search, and now she knows.
She turned the safe filter off and then typed herself in it. She's not through it. What playing 40k Warhammer Dark
Tide. Oh, with the new updates to the skill trees. I went on there and I played around with that. It is way more robust than I thought it was going to be, actually, and definitely allows for some flexibility on builds. I think that it almost makes it so that I almost feel like it'd almost be better if you were leveling a character and unlocking those as you went, because like going and jumping right on a 30 character and trying to figure it out, it's like there's a lot, and I feel like it's just
I still
hard.
feel like it's never going to be nearly as good as Vermintide without a major overhaul.
Oh no, the new skill trees are really interesting.
Yeah, but that's a skill tree. What about like the personalities of the characters?
Oh no, that's all good. That's all sucks.
And the variety of the maps.
No, the new skill trees are way more interesting than even Vermintide had.
Yeah,
I definitely like it because it's still like 3 trees, but they can kind of be mixed and matched, and you can cross between them and actually like go back up trees and and go down multiple trees. It's kind of neat how they have it set up.
With Vermintide, I'm really looking forward to the next update with the Necromancer, because I'm curious to how Soulspire and what's the other guy? The soldier.
Marcus.
I'm curious how those two are going to react, because they're okay with her being a witch, because that's just an unlicensed wizard, and they think she can be redeemed and go back to school and get her license and stuff. Being a necromancer, though, that is the line for both of them.
Oh no, see, it'll be fine because she's under contract.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, she's fine.
Like,
I never bring my water down. I got Buzo.
Like necromancy is like a line crossed with both of them. They would not be happy.
You probably were gifted it at one point, Darkbot, my guess.
So I'm like looking forward to the story. And what's the story in Darktide? Like
that there's like some plague or evil unleashed on the planet, and you have to go. They don't want to expend resources, so they're kind of just sending the worthless people down, which is essentially 40K.
Yeah, but the actual story that plays out is just like there's a traitor among us.
The traitor thing is stupid.
It wasn't you. I think
they removed like the original story or something, because like every time you go somewhere now, it has to give this explanation to it, and there's like cutscene. I hope they got rid of the main story because it sucked. It made no sense. Like the whole time it was like, but this person's a traitor. We need to kill them. Like we had some like emotional attachment to this person. I have no clue.
I didn't know who they were.
There was nothing. It was such a disconnect. It was so stupid.
They're like, are you a traitor? You're not a traitor, right? No, I'm just killing things for you. Why are we doing this? He's dumb.
Because you're a prisoner, so you kind of have to do what they tell you to do, and if you don't, well, they could just put you back into prison.
Yeah.
Or just kill you, because, you know, they just don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, Silver. Had some super.
He had some super.
Some super what?
Something happens. They send someone to shoot it a lot.
Essentially, yes. I do like the idea, though, that like the place you go to buy weapons is just weapons recovered from the field, and that's why it changes, because it's just whatever comes in off the field. So it's just random crap.
Well, it's random crap because again, they're not giving you the best. Sometimes you find something good. And I think the whole plot, if it continues going forward, is that eventually you work your way up to being...
No. They would... Not
even in an expansion?
No. Because that's like saying that they're okay... Because if people are expendable, you're expendable. They don't care how competent you are because there's somebody else that can take your place. They're not going to shove you up the ladder because there are better people to them that will be there. 40K does nothing. You are essentially it is like the murder bots from Futurama, and they're just like, well, if we keep throwing people at it, eventually they'll just run out of or we'll kill everything because we killed so many of our own. They don't care.
It's depressing.
People are a tool.
Fine, but if you prove yourself to be a useful tool, they should move you.
Yeah, they just throw you into more dangerous situations until you die. Because again, numbers are their biggest asset.
It lends itself to a very boring, like same old for each map. They all look the same.
They've updated some stuff, but I could say that Vermintide's similar in that you can say every map is similar, but you can throw them into winter environments and stuff. And
you go through the north, you go through the caves of the rat people, you go through the forests.
All the different enemy types in Darktide don't feel unique and varied. Well, at least between the Northmen and the rats and Vermintide, those do feel.
The Beastmen.
The Beastmen are super annoying and can just burn in a fire.
And when they add the undead, which they need to, because that's what like the base.
No, that's kind of what the Northmen already are.
No,
they're not.
They're
But they
humans.
kind of are.
They're not the undead.
Undead are humans that died and then undid it.
Because that's like the whole thing with the plot with a lot of it is right during the Darktide, I guess you would call the races of light were already fighting the Lich and the undead. Like the whole thing with Marcus is he was essentially on leave from the battle against the Lich's forces because he was the only one who survived from his entire unit. And they basically said, okay, take some time off. So he went home for a bit, ran into Soulspire, and Soulspire's like, you want to just travel with me as my bodyguard? And Marcus was like, sure, I'm not doing anything else. And then the Vermintide happened, and that's how they ended up together. And they were transporting a prisoner, which is the fire chick. Didn't know their story. That's how they met.
It's implied a little bit, but still.
Yeah, they talk about it a little bit here and there in the game, but you kind of have to like read the backstory for them to get the rest.
Speaking of that, because Jen was on here, Jen, you're probably gone already. But are you done with the Deep Rock season?
Jen's telling you to hydrate.
I don't have any water, so I just drink booze.
That's fair. I sat on my foot again. It is asleep.
Get rid of this haloing. Oh, you can get away with it. Like in the size that it is, it's probably going to be so unnoticeable that it doesn't matter. But oh, there's me. And I do say this at a resolution that would have it noticeable. So I finished the Deep Rock season fully, just recently.
All your friends are in Canada.
Oh, sorry. It is peak level. I just forgot the water upstairs. I forget to do it often.
I don't forget the water so much as I don't bring it.
When I finished the Deep Rock season, I finished recently the I got my this is my first beer, so don't think I'm like having a ton of alcohol. This is one beer.
He's
and
drunk on a Tuesday.
No, this is
what even is that? It looks nasty.
6%. It's okay. It's a little hoppy, but it's at least got a good malt to it too.
Every time I see a beer that's like two-tone, I'm like, they didn't put very much effort.
Oh, don't tell everybody. No. No, I'll have Michael grab my water when he goes.
My foot's asleep. I can't move. I sat on it.
That's a you problem.
It's taking a minute.
No, I was just saying. Oh, and Deep Rock. No, I got my super hard achievement done. I got this one, the earn gold promotion for all dwarves. Got everybody finally up there. I a long time ago got Scout to three-star legendary, so he's already like double gold. But I finally got everybody up there, so it took him so long.
It seems like you're still missing an achievement.
Two. No, there are two I'm missing. The one of them you need a group of 4 people or like a full team on a silicate harvester, and you each kill 5 enemies while up there. It's situational.
Yeah.
So that one is just, if we're ever all in a game, just have to try to do it. And then the other one is, I think, without a paddle. Yeah. And you have to be the last dwarf standing with no primary or secondary ammo when the dreadnought spawns.
That's incredibly situational.
So
you have to make that happen,
and it has to be like timing wise a little weird. So I think you can do it by yourself, but you basically have to empty all your ammo, and then you have to like pick it or something. But it's like it's actually a little more complicated than that. These percentages aren't right, but it's one of the reasons that is basically one of the harder ones. Not harder ones to get, but it's situational is just as hard. But yeah, those are my 2 last achievements. I'm still play the game. I'm actually 2 overclocks away from getting every overclock in the game, including cosmetics.
The next update, which is coming soon.
No, there's not really much stuff they put in there. If you don't finish season stuff, it puts it in that pool, but I've already done all the season stuff. So if you've done all the seasons, which I have, it should be level 97 and then 4 out of 5. And I have 97 with 2 out of 5. So I have 2 left, I think.
Well, that game a lot.
Like 700 something hours in there. Almost 650, 670, somewhere around there. Oh, that was the right folder. Okay, so this is. Wait, what term, if people were looking for this, would they be going for?
I said it earlier, but I can't remember what it was. Perturbed.
Nobody's gonna search perturbed.
That's the face I'm seeing. It's a perturbed.
I'm gonna put annoy.
Annoyed. She's not trying to annoy people. She is annoyed.
No, it's searching. If people search annoy or annoyed, it's going to be the same thing. So it's just less text.
less text.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
There we go.
Michael mod all of Argo's costumes look like pony outfits. That's a lot of mod. He just says, "Can you remake all the clothes in the game by yourself?"
How Argo's costumes? What are my costumes?
In Deep Rock.
Oh, in Deep Rock?
Yes.
I think.
You have a lot.
Okay, so the only things I don't have are there's the machine that you can go to in the middle that allows you to buy stuff with like resources. I have all of Scouts and almost all of Gunner, and then I have very little of the other two. So that one's going to take me a very long time to fully unlock. I have like 2 skills left to unlock on all the weapons trees. I unlocked everything in all the weapons trees. And there are a couple hats I'm missing because like I missed some events at one point during the year and they never came up again. Most of them are the yearly ones where like celebrating 2nd year or 3rd year. I know I have most of them, but I don't have I think 1 or 2 of them. So I'm missing a couple hats, but other than that, I got everything.
The one mod somebody is really bothering me to finish is the Stray mod, and I did get really far into that, and then I just kind of forgot about it. Like, I'm bored, la di da da da, wandered off and forgot about it for a while. But I should probably pick that back up and finish it.
I need another derpy.
Kitty Derpy. Where is Soul Kitty today? I'd get Kitty Derpy if only Soul Kitty was here.
Yeah, but maybe he'll come if you go and get more booze.
Yeah. That's all I know.
And my water.
What do you want?
I don't know. Just grab me a Blue Moon. I'm kind of all over the place.
Yeah. It's not the evil is. It's just a sticker.
Ven Brewing isn't my favorite brewing place. They tend to go a little more IPA, but Sociables does the same thing.
At least they don't even.
You're a bubble. All right. What should we do for an emote? Another one. I like it's just like he's scared of the hoof. Okay, so we have like annoyed and like there. I still think we don't have like a general happy, but I mean that one kind of fits. Oh yeah, we're gonna do like a looking up or something, or looking up might be kind of tough. What is it? Okay, so, oh yeah, for her. So like this is doing the cheating thing with 2D where like you can see the eye on the other side, but you're not really supposed to. And I feel like if we try to do that similar in here, it might be tough. We can give it a shot though. Actually, after we're done today, we have to spend a whole bunch of time moving furniture. We have carpet cleaning coming tomorrow, and there's still some things in the way. I was a uniform and clothing hoarder in Star Trek Online. I wore a different outfit for each mission area, on ship uniform, off-duty outfits, fleet group meetings. Kind of like for an RP type thing, or just cause. This looks good amount scaled. Just cause NRP, I'm a sucker for lots of outfits in games. Yeah, so I can in real life family wear black shirt and black pants. I can understand that. Like, there are very few games that I really care about that for, because if it's a game I play casually, as long as I get the skins I care about, then I don't really care about the rest of them. There's definitely that itch back there that kind of says like you want everything. But I've gotten pretty good about ignoring it. But if like Deep Rock, I'm at a point where I have most things, and so I kind of want to keep with it. But the nice thing with there is a ton there, and it, even though most of it is useless, but it keeps you wanting to just get a little bit more for just the fun of it. It's a resource burn. But I do like there that the seasons are free and they take a while. But they have plenty of time to do it. I think I just finished the Deep Rock season, but they said it's not until like next spring that it ends. So I have like months ahead that I'm done. And I didn't even really push that hard. It was just every couple days I'd go on and do my challenges. So I just like that the game doesn't pressure you to maximize and optimize for to get everything for a season. For instance, Halo Infinite is on what, like they're on season 5, and the game came out in 2021, so it's been out for essentially 2 years, and it's 5 seasons in. Deep Rock came out a year before that and is on their 4th season. But I guess they didn't really start season content for like 2 years. But their seasons are like generally like 6 months. But Halo's, it feels like here on Deep Rock, you can basically get like a fifth or a little bit more than a fifth of a level just playing a map without any challenges. If there's events going on, you can double that number. And if you pick up some certain things in the map, you can increase it like to almost double, and the challenges can give you half a level. So it feels like if you just keep playing nonstop, you can actually just finish it on its own. But like Halo, once the challenges are done, you really can't get any progress. It felt like they kind of locked it on you, and I just didn't like that. Like, oh well, you can only do this much right now. Well, what if I have friends that I want to play right now? Oh nope, no progress for you. I can understand, yeah, try to keep people spreading out their enjoyment, but still, it feels like, what if I want to play? No, you're doing well. Water. Ooh. Water. There's like ice in it, stuff too. Ooh, it's a cold one. All this stuff in front of me.
We're out of the watermelon ones. I really like the watermelon ones.
Good. This watermelon's evil.
I don't like the grapefruit though.
All right, I got the water, so I'll actually do Jin's water, so hydrate. And then silver. Cheers too.
Yes. Water. Very noisy.
Well, yeah, it's metal. I joined Discord, but it says message was blocked from the welcoming.
You have like a timer?
Let's see, I'm gonna do that. Boom. There is a I don't think there's a timer on it. I know there's supposed to be a bot that gives you blue, but I think the difference between blue and not blue is like nothing.
Because I know some servers like have a timer where you have to have been on the server for so long before you can do messages.
You know, it's a basic thing. You can set it to where you have to be there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And there's a couple other things. I don't know if I have any of that stuff turned on though.
Because they're trying to avoid like spam bots.
Try it again just a little bit and see if it fixes something. But yeah, it just depends on what level of security you need. If you don't have a need for that type of security, you just don't set it up.
I feel like she should be wearing a cowboy hat. That pose. He's screaming from behind the mountaintop. See, this is what happens when I'm
No, there are different levels of security that Discords can set up, and I think some of them are having those options is important, very important. I've just been leaving it to, if it comes down to it and it's a problem, I will enable it. There's actually, I don't know if you've ever been to a server on Twitch that ran into this situation, but there is a function there called Shields Up, which is stupid. Brave even has a function called Shields Up too. And what it lets you do is you can have a bunch of settings that put your channel into like a protected mode. And so if you're streaming and you get hate raid come in, you can just hit that and it will like make it so that the only people that can talk have to have been following you for a month or are subscribed or something. It's basically like an instant way to lock things down to prevent somebody from doing a hate raid and making it work. I haven't had a need for it, but I have kept it there in this on the side just in case. Yeah, it's actually a little simple. Right, I have on the side. Where is it? Turn on shield mode. Yep. Or okay, not shield up. It's called shield mode though. But I like that's actually a nice feature. I like that.
I don't like Derpy from this angle. She looks like she's having a seizure.
She better from this angle?
I mean, at least now she just looks like she's screaming at a bird that stole her child.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty extreme.
It's like a hawk just swooped down and took Derp Dinky away.
Derp Dink.
Mm-hmm. Be a horrible day. You're just like at a picnic, having a nice day, and all of a sudden a big old bald eagle just swoops down and like kills your baby.
I'll leave it as is here.
It's ever happened. A bald eagle could carry a baby. I've seen him carry a goat.
Yeah, didn't they grab Sweetie Belle off the bridge or something? Or was it Apple Bloom?
I can't remember. That was like Friendship is Witchcraft or something, wasn't it? Can't remember. Or was that Anthology? It's all blurred.
You know, if she was actually alert, the ears back wouldn't make any sense. You want the ears forward if you're trying to actually pay attention.
Ears back when you're like frightened.
Or embarrassed or caught or something. Yeah. Because you want your ears for better detection of sound. So it looks like she stepped on a muffin. No, wait, hold on.
Very pointy muffin. Yeah, that's one thing in G5 that you saw progression.
So it's that, and then just try to.
She looks like she stepped on a muffin made out of Legos. Yeah, that's a good point.
She stepped on a muffin. No.
Muffin.
That was my muffin.
We're looking for that muffin.
This is actually just good, just zoomed in like this.
That was one thing I noticed in G5 with the progression of the animating. Early episodes, like those first 9, they never bothered to animate the ears. Hardly at all. If at all. But like now in chapter 5, the ears are going crazy. They're constantly moving and twitching and bouncing around. It's wonderful. Like, I almost feel
one of the guys is like, oh, why don't you guys check the physics button? Yeah. And like, physics button? And then the buttons are wobbling.
No, like, that was one of the big things that made them look so stiff, is the ears never moved. Which I guess was, I guess it was just something they didn't think about. And then I guess somebody must have pointed out to them, hey, animate the ears. And then they're just like, okay. And the ears are like, the whole time. It's great.
So technically, this would be a better look if I could cut her face in half. But I don't think I can.
What is this supposed to be? Oh, I guess she's seeing something in the post above.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Okay.
So like that, because that's getting into. Well, actually, wait. Oh no, I can't get the access to that. There's an option I have for it. It's what's the one movie? This is what I got from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Cloudy with a Chance.
That one they were showing sometimes when they're like, this is what the face looked like in the shot, and then they show the reverse, and it was like the whole face was stretched and pulled back because when the mouth was used, like, well, in a 3D mouth, you would see the backside of the mouth, but we wanted to have a full pass through to be open, but in doing so, they decided to stretch the model back, or like the eyes or the face, and it works from the angle that they showed it because it's a cartoony type style, but it did not work when you change the angle.
Or Rose. You know, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs was one of the few like movies that had a pretty good sequel. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 was actually pretty good. Don't hear about that one either.
Because, like, if I were to clip this off, it probably would actually look better. And I could probably get pretty damn close to it in post. I think, is she looking up?
She looks like she's looking up. It's hard to tell, Derby.
Okay, I can't actually get it higher vertically. I'm kind of restricted by the restrictions on the model itself. So from what I can tell, I'm gonna have quite a bit of horizontal space, but I'm still gonna pull that in just a little bit. I wonder if I think I can make that work with the mouth, but I think I'm going to reduce it a little bit more. I'm just going to pull, not there, this one. Oh, there we go. I think I'm just going to pull it back a bit. Can I hide it then?
Hello, Jenny.
Hello, Jenny. Yeah, I can probably just get that little bit removed then. That looks better. Ooh,
Winter
kinda.
banana apple. Winter banana apple.
I am what?
I don't know either.
3 a.m. Western Europe King. Yeah.
Yeah. It late or early, depending.
3 a.m. Oh yeah, okay. Wait, do we have daylight savings times this year? I thought they were talking about getting rid of it.
I don't know. I know they were talking about getting rid of it. I don't know if it actually got all the way through the house. Because some people just like
kind of like, I want it gone, but at the same time, I do kind of like the hour changes.
You like it when it gives you that extra hour, and you hate it when it takes it away. Like everyone else.
No, like the day of is what sucks, and it's unhealthy, and it's a problem, and it should go away. But I do like the change in some of those hours for how the days work, but at the same time they should go away. No, that's Michael.
No, we still have daylight savings.
He's my roommate. He's my dad.
Yes, I'm his father.
I've had some people say that, but he's younger than me.
I am very disappointed in him.
No, Dad, no. Oh, no.
Get a real job.
That's Michael. Yep, that is. He is the most Michael person I know.
Yes.
Nope, I didn't get that to max resolution. There it is. No,
we have another Michael who tries to be Michael, but he keeps failing. And I kind of feel for him because he really wants to be a Michael, but he's a Giz.
No, we are working on making some emojis. We made a couple. Did Witch Derpy. We did Sweetie Belle. We did Annoyed Derpy. Now we're working on like the look up derp.
Yes, we still have daylight savings, and it pretty much after says, despite Bill's calling to end this bullshit. I mean, it says clock changes, but I put they probably meant to say
the amount of people that have been saying get rid of it, and then I don't understand how.
Why?
Why is it still?
I don't know either. I don't know who's lobbying to keep daylight savings, but it's clearly a powerful lobby.
If I had to take a guess, it's probably just companies and businesses that would require putting manpower into making specific changes to their infrastructure to remove that functionality.
No, because
companies just don't want to spend money. No, there's other stuff that are built in.
Change. Keep it where it's at. That's all it is.
You just look at the clock and say no.
Yes.
No. And it slowly starts taking over. No.
Stop changing.
Bad clock.
Very bad clock. Yeah. He does need a hat.
Why does she need a hat?
Cowboy hat. Fair shake.
Okay, so let's apply this. Let's grab my canvas size. We need to go back to 469. Okay, and
man, the two of us, I think we've been living together like for 4 years now. It's crazy. I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah.
We've been
4 years.
Yeah, it's okay. It's probably 4 years. We've been here for a year and 3 months. We were at the last place for 2.5, and then there was like 6 or 9 months before that.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm tired of them. Here we are.
Yeah, you're the one that's sticking around.
You'd be
what?
You'd be in trouble.
Pick words.
If I disappeared, you'd be in so much trouble.
Make it work.
Make it work.
Well, actually, I'd be fine until April.
Yeah, you would.
You're paid ahead.
It's true. Is Michael a brony?
He is the most brony I know.
No, I'm not a brony. Bronies are weird. They like horses. Horses are for little girls and John Wayne. And no one else. Loose turpitude. Don't be spreading those lies. Lie.
You're the biggest derpy lover of all time. That's why, when I say we're going to do this,
I don't know. I
yes.
think Little Film Shy still holds that.
Sure.
Moniker.
I'm not talking in terms of sheer money spent
On Derpy.
Like, how of all derby or all merchandise for horse, which character do you own the most merch
Oh,
for?
it's Derby for sure. Like Derby's all over my room. I like to see Little Film Shy at cons more, but he's only at the West Coast cons.
Yeah, I really want to.
Pretty sure he was at Babs the one time we went. But
Yes, I've met. I believe he's at Babs. I think he's been to some of the Midwest ones before, but I don't think it's been like a common thing.
I think the only person he really knows from the Midwest cons is Jay, and even that relationship is like kind of sparse.
Well, I've talked with him a few times, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, BronyCon. I met him at BronyCon too.
Yeah.
That actually might be the one I'm thinking of. Because that is, I wouldn't call it Midwest, but it's East. It's similar.
Does who have a Pony OC? Because he certainly does.
I do. I don't use it much. I like to sneak it into content. I put him in the background of stuff. It's been kind of a while since I've remembered to, but he's in the back of a lot of different crap.
He took eyelashes off of Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, which ones have me being sneaky?
You're a few. You're super sneaky in the cow one. You can barely see your OC.
I don't think I'm in that one.
You're in chemistry. You're in the cow one. You're in.
I don't think I'm in Australia, right?
Yeah. No, wait. No, I don't think you're in Australia.
I think so.
That would be a bit weird.
Yeah, I put him in. This one's the most sneaky.
Yeah, because you can
He's right. Yeah.
You can zoom in. You would have to super zoom in.
He's so close.
Pixels.
He's there though.
He is there. But you have to know he's there ahead of time. There's no way somebody spotted him randomly.
Then chemistry.
Chemistry.
Where was he in chemistry?
The big sprawl out scene.
Oh yes.
I don't remember where your OCs are at. Why don't you?
Yeah, on this one. Because it's the father figure was supposed to be standing here. And so I put my OC there. Oh yeah, for the Dutch Cider Fest promo for 2017.
Where is he in that one?
I did that. I did a me. No.
He's in the Twilight side Twi one, the latest one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's in Lyra Fatale as well.
Yes, I haven't gotten that one yet. No, like yeah, it's summertime.
Summertime, yeah. It's pretty prominent.
Yeah,
this one.
I'm actually like in there 100 times. I'm here, there. That's me. I think I'm also I do the zoom in face too, right?
Your OC's pretty prominent in this one. Yeah.
If you just need a filler pwn, then I'm okay with using it. There I am. No. Lyra Fatale, yeah, he's definitely in here. He is standing on the bridge.
Yeah.
I don't think I put him in. Oh, I think actually I am the one that runs by right here. Yeah. Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, I did a low render quality. Did that new channel announcement. Naysayer is not. Pinky Party, I'm not. No.
Wait, what's that Pounce one?
Pounce?
Mm-hmm.
This is a pony pouncing on a thing.
You should click that one.
No.
So your OC might be in it.
No. That was actually back when, like, I thought when people would request me to make stuff, I was like, wow, people make requests. And so it was like free commissions, but then they were kind of demanding. And so I like,
Who would be demanding of you?
Yeah, and then I'm in here. It was after the rocket goes. Yeah, I'm right there.
Sneak your OCM places.
No. Did I put him in Star Derps? No. He's in Twidash. He's watching from a closet.
It's creepy. Wait, he is? Go back.
No, he's not.
I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't see you creeping in Twidash.
I think I'm in this one too.
You did a.
Yeah, I think I ran it.
A spoof version.
I ran into the. Yeah, I ran into the. Bit. So yeah. So I put him a bunch of different places.
I'm upset he's not in Twidash now. They're just in closing, peeking out, breathing heavy.
Oh, I think. Did I put him in here?
Is he? Oh yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you can't really see him, but he's dead. He's dead.
I demand cool selfies with you, perhaps hugs. Well, you're very far away.
Yes, hugs are difficult from that distance.
Have you tried to use URC for PNG or VTuber or something like that? Nope, because I don't know. I'm not a. I have no personal need for VTuber stuff
right now, but we're getting uglier and uglier, and eventually you're gonna have to, otherwise the internet's gonna break.
Yeah, there kind of is that, but the amount of so some of the difficulties with that is, say that we decided, yes, VTuber, there's two right now. Michael sits on a lot for the stuff. How do you make that work then? Because you have two people. And especially with if they're within close proximity, yeah, you could say like, well, you go over there and I go over here. But then you have to have like two cameras, multiple setups, and all the stuff for processing two different streams. It's just, it wouldn't really work with having
it would
Michael.
work. I would just be in another room.
Yeah, but then that's kind of getting rid of the fun or stuff.
This is fun.
See, this is why he's. I think I've fired him every day.
Yeah,
he just keeps coming back. I took a stapler and took his paychecks.
How many people have been fired from a job just to show up the next day and start working until somebody kicks them out?
Most places by security wouldn't let you because you probably have access to things that you could do things wrong with. You wouldn't have access to any of your computer stuff.
I do know one guy who got fired at a job, and he just wandered around the building complaining for like 3 hours after he got fired.
Most places, any place I've ever worked at that have somebody leave for basically any reason, have had them walked out. When I got laid off from a job once, I was handed my paycheck for my time up to that moment of the day, and then I could remove the items from my desk, but I had to have somebody watching me. I worked at the company for like 9 years on and off. I knew everybody like as well as I knew some family, and yet they're like, well, I'm like, do you really have to do that? And they're like, yeah.
The one guy I was referring to, the guy who got kind of fired, he was a big dude, like an angry big dude. And the security guard we had in the building was some fragile old man who had been there since like the 60s. And so they were like, okay, what do we do about this? Do we have the fragile old man escort him out? And basically the consensus they came to was he'll wear himself out eventually. He'll go home, and we just won't let him back in the building.
Yeah, but if he went and hurt somebody, that company would be sued so fast.
Yeah, but he was probably going to hurt somebody if they tried to force him out, so that's why they decided.
Yeah, but at least then there's not a sue. Then it could be at least that you were trying to, and then you could just sue that man. But if the company willingly let somebody that is causing violence roam around,
yeah,
they would be like sued into oblivion.
Well, he wasn't causing violence; he was just complaining.
It doesn't take much. Somebody goes and says the wrong thing.
Yeah. Yeah, some of that's true, Jenny. Some of it's kind of overblown. But
suing like, people, the thing is, suing is a little overdone, but in America it's supposed to be that anybody can sue anybody, but you can sue but if it's frivolous, then you're just going to lose and spend all the money for nothing. And and then there's anti-slap stuff, but that depends on where you live.
Yeah, like most states have anti-slap laws. Some don't.
They do have laws that if you do a frivolous lawsuit for the purpose of making somebody look bad, they can basically turn the lawsuit around on you and say, all right, now you are going to have to pay the fine, and we're going to fine you for even attempting this. So no, people are sue happy, and there's a lot of people that know the laws. But it's do you want to, you can take the tool away, but then some legitimate people hurt might need it. So
you have to have resources to be able to sue somebody frivolously, which is kind of funny to think about.
Yeah, you need money to sue for money.
Yeah, at least in a frivolous manner. If you have a legitimate lawsuit, like I think the big one people always point to is that McDonald's one with the coffee, but that one was legit.
That one was legit. It's just the headlines that made it sound like it was bad or frivolous.
Mm. I mean, I'm sure there's I don't think you lose all of your rights as a human being if you sue frivolously too many times, but
the government can take away your right to sue, but it is immensely difficult. There.
Like, I'm just gonna beat you up and you can't sue me anymore because you lost.
What happened to your
right.
ice? We're doing emotes. That's what we're doing. More emotes.
He's like, no. Man, if only Soul Kitty was
I was like, that looked a little weird, and it kind of is.
It looks fun. I wouldn't. All right. You guys, I was like, I wouldn't worry too much about it, but
it's just
can't sue from prison.
Actually, you can.
No, over there. Yeah, you were saying you can't.
Oh no, you can sue from prison here.
Yeah, I think you should be able to sue from prison because some prisons do shitty things.
It's going to be difficult, and finding a lawyer you still have to find a lawyer and all that stuff, which is going to be difficult from there. But yes, you can do that here.
Yeah. Of course, over here we have like for-profit prisons.
All prisons are for-profit, and it's a bunch of bullshit.
And some of them aren't the best towards their occupants.
When you're a profit, yes.
Yeah. Ooh. Crazy what's happening right now. Color and derpies.
I want to lighten up that portion at the top there. That's better.
She just saw Celestia for the first time. She's like, God is real.
So that emote's gonna break in a sec here.
See, worshiping Celestia is a religion I worship that horse goddess. Cute.
That should be a bit better on the lookup part.
I want to start a religion that just surrounds
It's a bit better.
Japanese anime girl. It's like look at her, she's a magic.
So we got new derpy lookup. We got derpy
Silver.
annoyed. We got Sweetie doing soon, and we have there's derpy being a witch holding a broom.
I feel like given enough time, there will be a Japanese anime girl religion, and I want to move to that time. Just not to join the religion, but just to see it play out. Just be like 1,000 years from now, everybody's worshiping like that explodey girl. Like after the
Yeah, they're like,
built.
and that is the word of the Megamine. Explosion.
Explosion.
This is the amen.
Yes, it's like explosion.
And then she cried out to the heavens, explosion.
It's just,
and then it came.
it's like everything gets demolished to a wasteland, and they're digging through the rubble, and they just discover like a mega meme statue. Like clearly, this was a goddess that we must worship.
Mm-hmm. After mass, we shall lay on the ground, as Megamine would.
Yes. A good religion.
In Norway, hospitals are worse than prisons for stay. Well, the problem, I guess, here is that you can go to a really nice hospital, but then you're gonna go bankrupt from going to the hospital. And so
they're not always great over here, even when they're making you.
Yeah.
I had an experience where I was trying to get some attention because I was going into cardiac arrest, and I tried to throwing a pillow out a doorway to get the nurse's attention, and it still didn't work. But that's just me.
Need another horse one that we can do in like 30 minutes.
Kitty horse.
No.
Why would you want a kitty horse?
No.
Silver, don't do kitty horse. He'll listen to you.
No, we're not doing kitty horse. I want usable ones.
I mean, kitty horse is usable. So it's just kitty horse.
She just said all caps kitty horse.
Yeah.
Like, kitty horse. You can do horse butt.
We could do horse butt. I'm okay with you doing horse butt. Do horse.
Nyan horse?
Oh, like rainbow
That'd
dash?
be really hard.
You can do it. 30 minutes. You got it.
Sobbing horse?
No,
we do kind of have
horses.
I don't think I've done a sad horse.
No sad horses. Horses don't get sad.
You know, I have like some of the Rainbow Dash ones, but also these Rainbow Dash ones, I made all those myself too. Like, I didn't like the idea of taking other people's work, so I actually made all of them.
She's a puppet.
No, I just found other faces out there. I tried to make sure I always grabbed ones that were from the show directly.
Yeah.
And then I just cut them all out. Took quite a while.
Silver clearly wanted to be 9 horse.
I do like the idea of some of those emotes that like they repeat, so like have something happen and they continue on like fluidly to the next one, so it looks like you can put multiple in a row and it looks like an animated thing.
Horses are bad. Yes.
We could put 4 pieces of the same picture so that connected they make one really big derp. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we can replace the model on all of them and put like multiple different versions so that you can make like some like amalgamation horse.
Well, I mean, when
pieces.
When you're talking about long horse,
Ooh, big derp.
That's all Starlight Glimmer, but you could do derp, I guess.
With what?
Long horse.
Long horse?
Yeah. Long horse would be hardest horse.
Kind of.
And it would definitely take longer than 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes left. I know. Do a horse with whiskers.
I think the hardest part about it is that you can make it so that it connects to the front and the back, but to make it so that it connects to itself is the hard part. We can give it a
Soul
shot.
Kitty.
Oh, Soul
Welcome. Yes, cat horse.
No, we're not doing cat
See,
horse.
you got Silver saying kitty horse. You got Soul Kitty saying cat horse. I think we need cat horse. Put cat ears on Derpy. Easy. No, you
They
give her
don't
whiskers.
exist.
No, they certainly do.
Lies.
You give her kitty ears and you give her whiskers, and then she's so cute and she tickles you with the whiskers.
I was summoned. Yeah, well, he's actually been saying it for like 2 or 3 hours. So if it is, you're really.
This is slow summon. No, we're trying to get him to make a kitty horse, Soul Kitty. Because
a kitty horse, Soul Kitty.
yeah.
No. I thought you want a derpy.
I do want Derpy. She can be a kitty. Long horse. How long she is.
Oh, yeah,
That's a wiener dog, not a cat. Just gonna have like, how many wings is she gonna have?
So I think I'm gonna have to do one with the butt, one with the front,
Yeah.
and then
One with the middle.
and then one with the wing middle, and then one with no wing.
Or she could just have lots of wings.
So this is the one thing I was concerned about, though. If you look at it, and it's a little easier to see up here. There's a drop of the pixel here and an up of the pixel here. It means that she's a little more chunky in the front than the back. So to make this work, we're going to lock her arms in place. We're going to take her, and her neck. We're going to take her chest too, and we have to try to scale it to be just ever so slightly less.
Set a horse bench.
Why can't I?
Yes, you sit on that horse.
Modify the number here. Let's save it.
I'm fascinated by Long Derpy.
Yeah, we're gonna just remap this then. Okay.
AFK with listening. Okay.
Oh, I'm not on the right thing. That's probably why I can do it. Okay. So I have to try to get it to match, or at least be damn close to the size of the front one, and I think I got it there. We're gonna go to the pelvis. We're gonna turn this up a little. I gotta lock her back legs too.
I really thought they were close to getting rid of daylight saving time recently. I mean, the U.S. didn't have it for the longest time. Then they brought it back during the whole energy crisis, but it didn't really make a difference. And they just never got rid of it.
Okay, that is pretty straight. The shading is gonna be kind of goofy, but it's derpy, so
I say, it's like, if it was a better horse, I would spend more time. Look at her, she's so long. How cute she is. You notice? Derpy's adorable.
I did notice that she is a horse.
Very long horse. Why the long face? A little energy.
This is one that I'm gonna have to make a separate camera for, though.
Fridays is fine. Yes. The restaurant Fridays. I don't think it's anything special. I know as far as chains are concerned, like, what's your favorite
Chain restaurant?
Yeah. I asked that question.
And are you, so stipulations, does it have to be sit down?
No, it just has to have like 10 or more locations.
But it can be fast food, anything.
Yes. Keep it broad. As long as you can go in there, eat food. And there's like more than 10 locations.
I would rather split it between fast food and sit down.
Okay, well, you clearly have two places in
No,
mind.
because like if I had to do fast food,
it's still food.
I really.
Either way, I know what you're gonna say for fast food, and
It depends. Does Potbelly's count as fast food? Because
it's cheap food, but it's not necessarily fast food.
No, you can get in and out of there about as fast as you could go to McDonald's.
I can get in and out of some places depending on what I order pretty
Yeah.
fast, even if they're not fast food.
Because Potbelly's I really like as a fast place. Like
I would call
for a bite to eat compared to a meal.
Potbelly's is a deli. That's what Potbelly's is.
Yeah, but I'll consider it
fast
separate. I'm calling it fast food because I want to.
Okay.
I'm going to call it fast food, and yes, or quick food.
So it's not Culver's, because I would figured you'd say
no,
Culver's.
no. I like Culver's, but if I had to choose between the two, I'd definitely go with Potbelly's. But I love Potbelly's. I like their half sub and the soup. But in terms of sit down restaurant chain,
Like a Fridays.
it's not Pop, it's Pot. They do sandwiches and stuff. They are
The sandwich. Kind of like, I want to say Subway, but nobody wants to compare it to Subway. It is
to
kinda
load
like
their
Subway.
website.
It's heating up.
It's so stupid. Oh, I get a free sandwich. No, they're very like they're definitely a chain because I used to go to them all the time here. I used to know one of the owners just from how often I went there. And then they also had one outside of BronyCon, so I go there too.
I tell you what my favorite fast food place is.
But yeah, they do sandwiches and stuff. But I also really like their soup. So I usually go for their you do skinny pear hammy on wheat with side of cheddar, which is their broccoli cheddar soup. They have fancy names for everything.
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
Oh, I like them. But in
bad.
terms of like sit down, that's where it gets a little tougher.
Can I say what my favorite fast food place is?
Okay.
You're gonna hate me. It's Taco Bell. I love tacos. I love how cheap
Taco
they
John's
are.
is better.
No,
I have coupon.
because the whole thing I like about Taco Bell is that it's cheap.
Taco Bell.
Like
Taco
you can get
John's
a
is
ton
pretty
of
cheap.
food for nothing.
Taco John's is pretty cheap too.
It's cheaper when before they decided to actually start using beef. But
Our American fast food chains I've ever tasted is McDonald's and Burger King. Oh no, we have quite a few. Like if I had to pick like my favorite fast food like burger joint out of the main group, I would do Wendy's. I like Wendy's. $20 for Burger King burgers over here. That's stupid. Like I mean, I don't know what the conversion is for it, but no, I'm trying to think of like a sit down restaurant. What would be a chain? Because I have a lot of favorite
sit
restaurants,
down places, but they're not cheap.
but not chain.
I know what mine is. If you count it,
What?
it's definitely Portillo's.
That's kind of bordering on quick food.
It is, but it's not. I've stood waiting for that food.
But like
for a
I
while.
would, okay, I guess I would split it between a place that you go up to order and get your food, or a place that you sit down and order to get to place an order. I guess that's a big difference.
I guess, but that includes like Big Boys. But I guess that's kind of falls. Yeah, but Big Boys is crap.
George Webb, that's my favorite. No,
That's a diner. Diner's its own category. Like, because if you start saying diner, then like Waffle House falls into like, which it should, I guess. I do like Waffle House.
see, like it's hard for me to say what my favorite sit-down chain restaurant is because I just don't go to sit-down chain restaurants.
Go to Portillo's.
But I mean, you sit down. I mean, you do that anywhere. But you still go to a front area, order your food, and then you go up to get it. Like I consider it a little different than
They have to bring
being
it to
waited
you?
on.
Well, they bring stuff to you.
Red
at
Robin
Culver's.
is probably up there because I just like the atmosphere and stuff. But again, it's hard to say because I just don't go there.
But here's the thing, Culver's. You consider that fast food, right?
Yeah,
They bring your food to you.
but you're not waited on.
No, but they bring your food to you.
Yeah, but you don't have a wait or waitress. I think that's a little different.
The distance in which they carry the food.
But that's only there's no difference between them and like Dairy Queen other than that single service.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't. I really can't think of what my favorite chain would be. Because like, the closest I would come up to is like an IHOP or something.
No.
And they're not that great, but
I put Waffle House over IHOP any day
I know
of the week.
that would be great if I've ever been to a Waffle House.
Well, that's your loss.
You're trying to distract me from the derp.
You can do two things at once, I think. I like to think you're the capable sort. Waffle House for the win, yeah. Waffle House is a magical place. No one will ever tell me different.
Yeah, that It causes the jerky to be consumed. Oh, I didn't know.
You want biscuits and gravy smothered in cheese and mushrooms and onions and everything else for whatever reason, no one knows. At 3 a.m. in the morning, you cannot do better than Waffle House. And nobody would be crazy enough to try.
All right, we're going to. I can probably zoom in on her a bit more. Oh no, I can't. Oh yeah, I can.
And the best part about Waffle House, for anybody who's never been to one, is the person you're going to see working the Waffle House at 3 a.m. is definitely somebody with at least 2 convictions. And they are there, and they are smoking. They're not supposed to be, but they most certainly are. And that you will walk up to them, and they'll be like, "What do you want?" And you will tell them. They will make it. And that is why it is magical. Honestly, Jenny, I grew up in an area around the city of Cincinnati, and it has very heavy German influence when it comes to food. And it's what I grew up eating mostly. So it was very familiar, the food in Germany to me.
But yeah, in terms of what I think of the European food over at Galacon, it was definitely different. There's different things like like the currywurst and just bratwurst in general. The quality of the food definitely fell up there, but like I think there's a lot of the assumption, at least for American side, that what you're going to these big name fast food places that are just kind of crap. We tend to go to places that are much smaller and mom and pop shops. They tend to have much better quality food. It tends to be more on the American side of things, but you can find some really unique and different things there. I think that what I liked the most about the food out there was they just use things that you wouldn't see used here, like the currywurst, or I had a Reuben one day that had egg on it. I've never even heard of that anywhere, and it was great. It was really good.
It's also pork instead of corned beef.
But the biggest thing, it was less about the food and just the quality of the beer. I just liked the beer a lot. Being able to go somewhere, just say, "Give me beer," and
Coast Express drive-through. Yeah. What does that even mean? These aren't impressions. These are like random words. And you're just like, make up some shit and try to figure out what I mean by this. All right. Ghost Express drive-thru. Welcome to the Ghost Express. We have ghost food. We'll take your order. Yes, I'd like a ghost burger, ghost fries, and a ghost drink. Hold up to the next window, please. It's like, but you've given me nothing. This is nothing. No, sir, I've given you ghost food. What do you mean? Well, if you were a ghost, you'd be very excited.
Why
right
is
now.
it 1920?
Now, this is true. The person working the window is a ghost, and he died in the 20s. Okay, so, and he's just like, "Oh, but I'm not a ghost." It's like, you could be, and then you could eat this delicious food. And he's like, "Oh boy, that sounds great. All right, let me get my hammer. Bang, bang, bang." And it's like, "Oh, you're dead."
Bang, bang, bang.
You're dead. And it's like, "Oh, look at this delicious ghost food. Okay, I can go back to life now." It's like, that's not how this works. What do you mean? You work here now and forever, serving ghost food. Ooh, spooky story. It's just like, and that is the Ghost Express drive-through.
Michael's life is just one long stroke.
Having fun. Hold the ketchup. That is right. Always hold the ketchup. Ketchup's nasty. And we'll die on that hill.
I will follow you to that hill too. Ketchup. I don't think ketchup is nasty. It's just that there are way more dipping sauces, like nothing, that actually is better.
Nothing is a better dipping sauce than ketchup.
Is Ghost drive-through canon?
It is now.
Okay, so this is going to be a little interesting on how to do this, because this isn't exactly what I consider it perfectly divided, but it should be fine. So, first, we need to make sure we get everything.
I see. Life is like Michael's life is like one long stroke. Argo. Thank you, Nolan. Thank you for that quote.
Good. There's another bit. Anything I miss, I'm gonna have to go and like do again. So I would rather just have it all found right now.
Hold on, I think you missed some.
No, we're not going back to the pot.
Go back to the pot. No, we do well.
It makes it creepy.
No, makes it good. Good entertainment.
Okay.
But
I got it all. Okay. So we're going to.
I already know what I'm going to do with this.
Mask? Wait, no.
I'm just going to keep posting
that was
butts.
right. Mask? No, that was inverse. Select. And mask. Okay. And now I'm going to reselect. And I'm just going to grab the bits here. I've already went and like figured out all the errors on the other one. So I need to do that again here.
You have a cam on, you got ponies on, there's Simsat sitting right here, Jenny. I'm simping on this horse, this beautiful queen horse. And he's cute. So there you go. No shame.
I am not a simp. Well, what about this horse? Take my money. Take all of my money. What for? Cause she exists.
I will give you a boop. Man, sleepy talk. I apologize for saying dumb stuff. You're fine.
Are you still awake?
You're very just late.
There you go. Okay, so now we can put that derpy. Okay, so we have derpy with wings and without wings. Okay.
Okay, have fly.
All right, and now we need to yeah, I'm gonna smooth it out a bit. I wish I could like double do the layers, but I really don't need to do all the layers for this, because that was one of the reasons that because I hit it a little bit on the edge there. This is one of the reasons I like to apply the layer mask, because if I go and do this, now I'm only going to do white, where if the layer mask is there, it pulls in green. That's why I've been applying those.
So, Chad, do you think in G5, when they show a G5 character, that if they show it with only one cutie mark, people will be upset? I mean, I think yes, because people are kind of already upset.
But that's how the toys are.
What toys? Like I keep saying, like they do this because of the toys, and then I'm like, okay, where are the toys? Oh, crap! There's like.
But then why is the show still going at all?
I don't.
I mean, but what if they just canceled it?
They're probably gonna.
I mean, they could.
They're probably
Do you want them to?
No. Well, I'm more.
I'm sure, because
I think they just started getting good. They can't cancel it now. If they explain that the reason one of their cutie marks is gone is because of something the crystals did, then that's fine. Then it is at least explained. Leaving it as is without any explanation kind of just feels dumb. Like, if I understand the lore correctly, if the crystals, the unicorn, earth, and Pegasus crystal were destroyed, things in Equestria would go back to being the way they were before the crystals were created. So magic would no longer be restricted, essentially. So they're protecting the crystals because they think that's the source of magic. But it's my understanding that it's essentially acting like an on-off switch for pony magic.
have you tried turning your magic on and off again?
Yes.
Let's see if this works. So I'm just going to grab the eye here. Go copy, paste. So I guess paste and then.
So if they ever get far enough into the lore where they actually destroy the crystals and then their cutie mark reappears on both sides, I think that would actually be pretty cool.
Okay, so now we need to change our canvas size 560.
I mean, they kind of explain the lore pretty well in the comics, but they've already retconned some of that lore, so you got to take it with a grain of salt, I guess.
So there's a butt.
Physical butt. He's a little long though.
No, it's fine. Okay, so we got the butt, and then we'll keep it. We'll do it like there. Okay, that should be fine. And then, so yeah, it's just gonna be a little long, no matter what. It's just about how long. All right, so we need to copy paste, and then merge.
The Transformers crossover comic though. Yeah, that was just fun. I think they're actually, as far as the comics are concerned, they're still making G4 comics. I do want to look at some of those. Like throughout all of G4 and G5, the one company that's stuck through all of it, it's been IDW Comics. So it's kind of fun to see what they're still doing. Like, they're not slowing down at all over there at IDW, and the fact that they brought on somebody from IDW to come work on G5, I think is pretty cool. Can't ever remember his name. It was like Flea something. Oh, the episode guide's up on my phone.
So now I got to do image size 300. Why did that get thrown? Weird. It shouldn't have been pushed anyway.
Tony Fleece. That's who they brought.
Yeah, must have done something weird there. Anyway.
Yeah, Tony Fleece. They brought Tony Fleece in to work on G5. I'm at a bit of a crossroads on that one, Nolan. Zip is certainly still my favorite of the main cast, but Queen Haven's amazing. I love her. Just because she's so fantastic. She's so fun.
How's she fun? Because she's old?
No, she's.
Oh, you're into that.
She's like this. She's a loving mother, and she's the queen of an entire nation, but she's also kind of, I don't know, a little dense sometimes. And it's wonderful. Like, my favorite thing was just the masquerade ball they went to where she didn't, like, people would recognize her, and she's like, how do you know it's me? It's like, I can clearly tell it's you. You're just wearing a mask. Like, no, nobody can tell who I am. And then she can't even recognize her own daughters at first because they're wearing masks. And like, no, like, I think it was Alphabet. I was like, hey, look, it's your daughters. And she's like, what? Oh, it really is them. It's like, wow. He's fun. She is fun. And given that she's like, of the original 5 characters, she's the only living parent. It's kind of like the group's mom, which is something they need to go into it at some point. Like, to my understanding, Hitch's parents are gone. Sonny's parents are gone. Izzy was just straight up raised in an orphanage. Who else? So Zip and Pip, like, their dad's gone, so it's just their mom. The hell?
Very nice. Let me get the Let's see if we can get these in there.
So many assassinations. Like, I feel they show Hitch's grandmother is still alive, but I feel it's rare for any pony in G5 to live to be old.
Okay. And now we can do. Ice is already on it. We can do butt, and then derpy. Look at the long derpy.
Okay, chat. Now just keep posting the butt over and over and over again.
Kind of works. I knew it would be a little bit off, and it is ever so slightly.
It works.
But yes, it's a big long derpy.
Lots of butt. It's over. Post lots of butt.
Oh no! It's just his wings. You can't do that.
Let's just do butts. There you go. Lots of butts.
It's kind of a butt that's like, it looks more like a gun.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It's a derpy gun.
No,
it's just a butt.
I like butts.
Anyways, it works. This is over 9,000. No, I don't think it'll let you do that many. Well, okay. Well, we did the thing. I agree, derpy.
I do think in G5 it is kind of implied ponies don't live long lives in that universe. There's a lot of dead parents. More dead than alive. I mean, it was sad in G4 where Applejack's parents were gone, but all the others still had their parents. It was just Applejack who had dead parents.
So they inverted it this time.
They killed off so many parents.
You said ass twice.
Friendship radiation.
Anyway, but we're gonna end it there because we are like 2 minutes away, but we're close enough. I'm not gonna be like, oh, look, sandwiches.
He's tired of you and this whole stream.
No, and there's been actually quite a few people on too. Yeah. We got Switch.
Who's that?
Streaming music to help. They're just playing music.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, they're doing a commercial break.
Everyone else just
left.
Yeah,
they're just playing music on YouTube.
Yeah, they're the only one left now. Everyone else left. Okay, no. They're
just playing music. So, all right. We can head over to Switch, so. They're in out of commercials. Okay. Oh, okay. Silver picked it anyway. They're in out of commercials too. Well, I'm brain fart. There we go. We'll be back. We are planning Friday. We might have another day mixed in there for some Baldur's Gate, but we'll see. Otherwise, what is Switch playing?
They're not a pony. Yell at them for not being a pony.
Look, they got spooks everywhere.
Yeah, spooks everywhere. Is that Michael Jackson?
Maybe. I don't know, because he just puts retro on the game they're playing. So let me switch over to that. So Smolder's Gate. I get it. Oh, I can drink some booze. Cheers, Melon. Still a little left there. Oh yeah, and we are planning to do Jackbox this Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, we're kind of off by a week. Thanks, Sunset, for moderating. The new Jackbox comes out like I think on the 19th, so a little over a week away. So we won't be able to try out the new one. But otherwise, we'll see you all later. Have a good one. Bye bye. Thanks. And I didn't put it up there, but thank you, Gen 2, for the raid. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.
Bye bye.
It's always Boboy.